be mindful of whatever you do for work, because it's going to require you to have a level of diplomacy that may feel very hard to maintain, especially when people are always fucking with you. Okay? You have respect. People look up to you. People respect you. You have the type of emotional intelligence, self-control that allows you to be able to communicate in such a way that allows other people to feel comfortable, validated, seen, heard, so supported even. And when you have that type of respect, it's not coming from a place of worship or reverence or revering. It's coming from a space of like homeostasis, okay? Where things, for a moment in time, things feel at peace. And with that type of gift, I'm gonna call it a gift, there will be people that want to trick you out of your spot, okay? Because your voice echoes, not just in this timeline, in this reality, but across all timelines and in every dimension. And with that type of emotional charge, you can bring about storms. You can bring about disasters. You can also bring about creation in life. So with chaos, right? A lot of times how people want to trick you out your spot is to have you meet chaos with chaos. So you cancel it out. But when you meet chaos with love or emotional intelligence, you choose to take that negative energy and you repurpose it to work for you or work for others. That's the diplomacy. When you see a problem, you're able to solve it and it works out. Maybe not for the person that has ulterior motives, but it works out for the best, for the betterment of all involved. Not just for your own self-interest or your own self-gain, but for, it's bigger than you, right? The ocean is bigger than you, is vaster than you. But everyone in the ecosystem of that water or that job or that morale, the morale, you are like the morale. You're the glue, right? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And so, the situations here are trying to get you to, how they want to trick you out your spot in this position is to try to get you to be passive aggressive, to try to get you to reveal that things are getting under your skin so they can say, see, you're just like everybody else, you're no better, right? And this ain't even saying that you said that you were better or that you feel like you were better. This is pretty much people that are envious of you, that can see your divinity, they see your greatness, they see your ability, they see your gift, and you're a threat. You're a threat to that comfort, and it makes them feel like if I can fuck with you emotionally or I can trigger you emotionally, you'll block yourself from your own blessings. Okay? You'll slip fucking up and you'll spit fire. And when you spit fire, you will destroy what you've built. You will destroy where you are. You will destroy what you have. Okay? It's fucked up, ain't it? I know. However, with that being said, the universe wants you to know that can't nobody, and I mean nobody, trick you out your spot. Even when it appears as though the enemy has confused you or is making you doubt yourself or is causing you to react. Even when the situation looks like it's not going in your favor, it's going in your favor. Which means all the universal forces, they like you. Okay? They like you. They understand your divinity. They understand that hormones will do what hormones do. Right? Because we said that you are emotionally intelligent. Okay? But when you're going through a pregnancy of bringing a business or bringing a idea into reality, guess what happens? Creation, divinity is at work underneath, behind the scenes. And when that's happening, emotions will rise because your hormones are fluctuating. Your hormones will not be predictable. All right? And since your hormones is creating an environment where things are not predictable for you, in that space, the universe gonna give you grace. The universe is gonna give you grace because your hormones are all over the place. Now, the same thing happens. Like I said, I'm not talking about a physical child. I'm talking about a spiritual child. I'm talking about a vision being made manifest. And when a vision is being made manifest, you still go through hormonal changes, patterns, long nights up writing down the idea or creating the design. That throws your sleep patterns off. Okay? You may not have a desire to eat because you're channeling the idea, the colors, the scheme, what you want this to look like, that to look like. And all of that is you're literally making a baby. You're going half on a baby with the universe. So in this phase of creation, there are always going to be emotional plays. And I feel like the universe wants you to be aware of those emotional plays so you can work with it. Not against it, but you can work with it. Use it to your advantage. Play off of it. Okay? Make that money. Don't let the money make you. I feel like pulling one of these cards. Because you may be wanting to prevent, defend, stand up. But sometimes you just gotta sit the fuck down and watch it all play out and be like, oh, that's interesting. And sometimes you gotta take a Buddha approach and just laugh at some shit. Making peace. Didn't I tell you that? Making peace. You're the peacemaker. Peace be still. You put that on the Bible. All right? There will be no confusion. Let's not confuse this. Okay, the universe saying, let's not confuse this. I know who I want, what I want, and what I'm trying to bring into this 3D reality. And you're the person that the universe wants to bring this into creation. I want this creation to come out into the 3D. I have a very special, important mission for this creation. It's going to be the gift that keeps on giving. It's going to help so many people. Now, some of y'all, it could be a physical child, but for others of you, this is a money reading, right? For those of y'all that don't know TT here, your friendly psychic medium here on the internet, okay? What the fuck with all them gang signs? Your friendly psychic medium here on the internet. So drop down below, something. Put a baby in the comments or a gift, a baby or a gift. We're going to pick an emoji and the universe will know what you're talking about. You are the gift, but you're about to give birth. That's the message. You're about to give birth to a gift that keeps on giving. Okay. I hope I don't have to explain what a gift that keeps on giving is. If you know, you know. Because, my brain, we really be thriving when I have to over explain simple shit. So if you feel like it ain't resonating, what does that mean? A gift that keeps on giving? I can't That just, if you don't get it, maybe it's not for you. Not right now. One day it may click. But that's some simple shit. Shit. I think that's why the Bible is written in 10 different ways, because there's levels to this shit. On a new level. So when you on the literal level, you're going to read it literally, bar for bar. When you're on a figurative level, you're going to be able to figuratively, symbolically, allegorically, all these different levels to it. Okay, put it all together, what you got? Bibbity, bobbity, motherfucking boo. Which one, like, out of all the zodiac signs, which zodiac sign do y'all feel like it would be a literal energy? Like, if we were communicating very literal, which one would it be? I'm gonna take a shot at it and say Aries. Very, very literal, right? The material. But give me some ideas. Which sign do you feel like would be very literal if we were communicating on energy? I'm on a new level. Assets. You got some good assets there, okay? Your assets with my assets together, the universe is saying you are about to inherit something very, like a miracle child, a miracle business, a miracle. Okay. Assets. I'm hearing broken wings. Hey, these broken wings. Again, so I could fly till the end of time. Making peace. 2 houses are coming together. Material world, which would be Aries and Taurus. Possessions, finance, talent, value, solidity, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit score, security, aesthetics. So your credit score about to be going up. Your credit score is about to be I don't know about this, is financing some luxurious shit. But after all the drama and side eyes, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. So, okay, so we're on some neutral ground here. Someone could also be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The universe is telling you to be mindful. Whoever you are, I'm talking to you. Whoever you are, be mindful of emotional power plays, especially with the divine feminine. Passive aggressive behaviors, patterns, if this is how you get what you want. Because this is literally saying, like, you have favor, you have anointing. But if you're a masculine energy and you don't change your outlook on the divine feminine energy and the asset that they have as well, and not just your own, because I feel like the energy just shifted, and now I'm talking to someone that views females as mere baby makers, or they view the divine feminine as someone that just is like a machine. Cook for me, clean for me, do what I tell you. And if you're not doing what I want, I ignore you. I give you the cold shoulder, and then turn around and pretend like you're not doing it to them. And this is like a tactic to have them kind of know your worth. Like, it feels like you want to be seen as the prize, when both of you are the prize. Have you ever been with somebody where both of you are the prize? You both are a gift to each other. You both are a gift to equally strong people, making one equal whole. Like, is that a problem? You know? And then like using your heart and being emotionally guarded as leverage. Like, oh, if you want me to open up and do more for you and do this and do that, you need to start treating me like I'm a motherfucking prize. That's what I'm hearing. You need to surrender. You need to submit. You're going to wear yourself out. You're going to fucking wear yourself out. Fatigue. You're going to wear yourself out. This is not the one or the two. This can work for you or against you. You could have a happy life, or you can have a very fucking stressful one. You cannot treat the divine feminine that brings abundance, creativity, fertility, and prosperity into this physical realm like shit. Devalue them for the glorification of yourself and expect things to go in your favor. See, this is the type of sync here. When you mate with someone that's a divine feminine energy, only two things will happen. One, she will either smell your ass, use all her senses, and she will determine that you are someone that she should not mate with. Or she will give you choice. Now, this fruit is forbidden. Okay? No power to you. This fruit is forbidden. Eating of this fruit is going to change your reality. Gonna take you through there. Because it's in alignment with divine feminine energy. Creation. Which means the earth, every element, even the fifth element, channels through this person in a perfect alignment with divine feminine energy, with themselves first. And what's going to happen is, if you refuse, if you consummate, if you mate, if you eat from this fruit, if you good, the door will open. Okay? And there will be no resistance. If you're bad, the door will close and she will turn her back on you. And whatever inheritance that you may have accumulated by way of your birthright, by way of, I don't know, passed down legacy, wealth, inheritance, by way of your social status, whatever material gain you got, she will take your harvest. She will take your assets, and she will always make herself whole before she allow anyone to have her fragment herself. See, to be good is to acknowledge that you cannot break the divine feminine, and she will continue to sow into you. But if you want to break her, and if you want her to bend, and if you want her to submit in all these different energies, she will take you through there. Even if it's to the detriment of whoever fucking you are connected to. And she will literally extract the fucking whatever asset is there. It's katana. Finish wins. Clean out your shit. Clean out all your bank account. Take everything for fucking what you got. That's the price to pay to play. That is the price to pay to play. This connection here ain't like them other fragmented, distorted feminine energies. No. You gotta listen to Kendrick Lamar's song when he talked about his relationship with his pen. '21. Okay? Don't get it twisted. That's the same relationship when you bring in a business, and you bring in a business or an idea or a vision, and you are going half on a baby with the universe. And you are using the elements: sight, touch, smell, taste, spirit. If you think you finna come into that garden and you finna demand shit, and that you finna make a flip or do a big play and flip the script and do all this, and I'm finna humble this person and sit this person down and do this, and you got all these creative ideas of how you finna be a nuance. Good luck. Good luck. You're gonna tire yourself out. The door won't open. You won't be able to access the divine feminine energy. And trust me, anyone that is using it and not honoring it and respecting it, she lock your ass out too. You could be a divine feminine and she will strip you down to nothing. Okay? This is saying, don't forget where you fucking came from. 21, 12, and 2. Okay? Somebody could be having twins. Sweet sleeping dream. This is North Node Destiny. This is going to be a very unconventional relationship, but it's going to be good for two people, because two people have really big egos. The divine feminine needs to be able to do what she needs to do. The divine masculine is about to be at work. Okay, the divine masculine with you is about to be working. And people are going to perceive you as making power plays and being passive aggressive and playing into these games. It's like the divine masculine inside of you is like, I don't have time for fucking games. Okay? I'm too fucking tired to play games. I'm not going to be sitting around constantly boosting up your ego and giving you constant validation. That's going to put me in a disempowered state. That's going to weaken me. And so if a person ain't trying to weaken you, the divine masculine inside of you is going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? And I got to cut you off. Now I'm unhappy. Now I'm unfulfilled. And then you be having people that be feeling like you be having these other energies that be waiting to, it's like they waiting. Like, okay, it's all you care about now, but one day you're going to come looking for me. I'm not going to be there. Trying to trick you out your spot. That's all that is. Let's get your last card. What's up with these fucking ultimatums? People always trying to give, oh, that's cool. People always trying to give ultimatums when they don't feel like they in control. When they feel like their tactics ain't working. If that's what you want to do, if that's what you feel is clever, do it. Don't wait. Stand on business 24/7. Simple misunderstanding. People be wanting the divine feminine to go to them and clarify to them what the fuck they mean and spell it out for them, make it make sense for them. If it doesn't make sense, it's not meant for you to know it. If you gotta spell it out and trace it, you're not ready to be in that class. You need some support. Communication in reverse. Stagnation ends when conversations begin. Whether it's speaking up or truly listening, an open exchange will bring a breakthrough you need. Nope. See that? The divine feminine is saying you got work to do. Don't lose not one night of sleep over nobody. You don't got time. And for those of y'all that are pregnant, you think you got time to be sitting around trying to explain shit to somebody? No, it's time for you to tune in with your divine feminine energy. Trust that she gonna provide for you. And keep it fucking pushing. Because now you have literally spliced yourself. And you're bringing into this realm a piece of you. And so how you feel is going to literally alchemize whatever parasite was given to you. The sperm is the worm. When they give it to you, now whatever fragments they have, you are literally saying, okay, I'm going to take a piece of my fucking energy, a rib, and I'm going to alchemize it into creation. And whatever parts of that person's energy that have behavior patterns, I'm going to coat it with a morphine. Okay? And I'm going to try to procreate. I'm going to procreate filling in those missing, whatever behavior patterns was looping or staggered or something. I'm going to make it better. But the divine feminine always fragments herself. What I told you, the fruits of your labor. And so the outcome of that child will be you, your divinity. It reminds me of that part in Avatar where he didn't have the lungs to breathe in the air. So she took a seed from the divine feminine energy and changed his entire molecular structure, making him a hybrid of what he once was into the type of, and that's what made him special, because that creation was like the new fucking Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody wanted to study it. You give divine feminine energy gives creation to some type of shit like that. Or how the fact that Kitty was born miraculous conception. That's divine feminine energy. I'm going to take a host and I'm going to split myself. And I'm going to experience myself through you. So you looking for me, but I am you. So why the fuck are you looking for me? And that was Kitty's journey. That was Kitty's journey to learn as a chosen one. As a divine being, as a fucking divine being. I split myself. I made you. You are a hybrid of me. Why the fuck are you trying to connect back to me? I am you. I'm seeing everything. I'm doing everything. And when it's time to move, I will move. And when it's time to do, I will do. It ain't the cold shoulder. It ain't ignoring you. But I know in order to allow you to be me and to make choices and to feel confident in the choices that you make, that you can't logically make sense of, you don't need me constantly spoon feeding you. That's why mothers in the kitchen don't speak. When you watch grandma in the kitchen or you watch your mother in the kitchen, she'll tell you you can learn. She'll call you in the fucking kitchen, but she don't do a lot of talking. Because the only way to learn is to be hands-on, to have a first-person shooter point of view. Fruits of your labor. Adam is not supposed to try to mimic the divine feminine and eat of this fruit from the tree of life. Because it can either go good or it can go bad. It can either be good or evil. What we be down here doing, feminine energy, is we be making hybrids. We be having a man that we love and he has some flaws, but he got great qualities. And maybe his flaws is he can't breathe the air I breathe. He can't see what I see. And so what does Eve like to do? Maybe if I give him a fruit, he'll see what I can see. But that's just scary. Maybe if he eat from my fruit and I tell him everything, he'll see things the way I see things. No, he just ain't gonna take no accountability. He gonna blame it on you. Whatever happens to him, he gonna say, that woman did that to me. You see what I'm saying? Sheesh. Like the sun ripening the crops, your efforts have matured into tangible success. It is finally time to reap the rewards of all you've so patiently and purposefully cultivated. All right. A lot of y'all, this is you having to turn off your phone and go within yourself. And yeah, you're going to disappoint people. And yeah, they're going to feel ghosted by you, abandoned by you. But if you fuck around and play around, whatever, look at that, I cannot make this shit up. Whatever birth with Lilith energy here that you were going to bring out, someone would have been able to trick you out your spot. You cannot explain shit to someone that has cognitive dissonance. It doesn't matter what you say or how you say it. They will only be able to see the compilation of their own pain, the compilation of their own internal subconscious issues, programming. So don't even bother trying to explain yourself. Your heart is aligned. It's in a good place. And that's why I said unfinished business ain't never for the person that did what they wanted to do. Unfinished business is for those that feel like they couldn't control the outcome of other people's actions. And I rest my case. Until next time, TT out. Hey, I better see y'all in the comments. Love you. Bye.